All right. I best hurry back to the castle suite. Huh. It's already dark outside.
Did you find any ice?
Yeah, I've got a whole freezer bag.
Pass it to me, please. He'll survive. He'll just have one hell of a headache when he wakes up. Still, it's beyond my understanding who attacked Sam and why.
It's because he was planning to leave the island and bring back help. I don't think the attacker wants any third parties involved.
What worries me most is that we don't know why everyone is getting attacked in the first place.
We'll figure this out later.
That's right. We can't leave Sam lying on the floor now. Can you find someone to help us lift him into bed?
Sure. I'll look around the mansion.
We need an extra pair of hands to lift him into bed.
Hey, listen, fella. I doubt you can take another hit to your tiny head.
Back off, man! I ain't apologizing for it.
What's all the fuss about?
This guy just can't let go of my comments. He wants another brawl.
Jax, are you trying to start a fight?
The only thing I want to start is an apology coming out of Freddy's mouth.
You ain't getting no apology for nothing, trainer.
Honestly, we have bigger issues than your petty fighting. The Admiral's just been attacked by someone.
What? When the hell did that happen?
You're being serious, aren't you?
I'll explain later, but I need one of you to come with me now. Jax, will you help me out?
Damn right I will. Just point me in the right direction.
Leaving me out again? That's a little harsh.
Sorry, Freddy, but I just need a hand from one of you. Follow me, Jax.
Let's check up on the Admiral. Come on.
So, trainer saves the day again, huh? What a joke.
I've brought some help.
Well, I'll be damned. How's he holding up?
He's alive, so I'd say he's doing all right.
Once we find out who did this, I'll fully return the favor.
I think there's been enough violence for one weekend.
All I'm saying is the person who did this should pay.
Seriously? There are more humane ways to deal with all this.
I'll stay here for a while to monitor Sam, but I also have Reuben to attend to. Someone needs to look after the Admiral while I'm gone.
Jax, would you mind taking over?
You can count on me. I'll watch the fella like a hawk.
Since that's settled, let's get the Admiral into bed. Right then, I'll support his head. Can you manage the rest, Jax?
Sure, I'm as strong as they come.
Steady now. Thanks, Jax.
Just glad to do my part. Give me a shout when you need me here.
Will do. So, what do you think happened to Sam?
No clue. I think I'll look around and take a few pictures first.
I'll keep an eye out for anything odd, too.
Is that window supposed to be open? A ripped piece of cloth. It might belong to the culprit. I should grab a photo.
Carla, did you lose an earring?
No. Why do you ask?
Well, I found one lying on the ground. Called me old-fashioned, but I doubt the Admiral wears jewelry. Take a look. So what's your take on this?
Well, the Admiral was hit on the back of the head. It looks like the intruder snuck in and attacked the Admiral from behind. Did they intend to kill the Admiral, but failed? Maybe they just didn't expect me to show up. The intruder went through the Admiral's things. But why? I wonder if they got what they came for. And they left in a hurry. That's why this earring might be a very big find, Dr. Cat. It could lead us to the attacker.
Whose earring is it, though? Perhaps Mrs. Bird would know.
Good idea. I'll find her and ask about it.
The garden would be a good place to start, I think. Mrs. Bird enjoys sitting there in the evenings.
Thanks.
Mrs. Bird enjoys sitting in the garden in the evenings. She might be there now.
Evening, Mrs. Bird.
Hello, Carla. What brings you out here?
I need your opinion on something I've found.
I'll help if I can, dear. Can you show it to me? Well, dear, will you give me what you found? An earring? I don't understand, Carla.
Have you ever seen anyone wearing earrings like this?
Can't say I have. Why do you need to know?
It's a piece of evidence I found.
Evidence? Of what?
I'll fill you in on the details later. Can you find out whose it is?
I can snoop around, but there's just one problem. Someone left me a threatening note, Carla.
Who's threatening you?
No idea. It wasn't signed, and I didn't recognize the handwriting.
Have you still got the note?
Yes, right here on the table. I think the threat is aimed at you too, Carla.
Whoever it is, they know we're onto them.
A threat's still a threat, and I'm not going down without a fight. I just need something to protect myself with.
What do you have in mind?
I know that Lucas had a blackjack in his room.
I think a knife would make you feel safer.
Dear, I'm not trying to kill anyone. I just need to defend myself.
If you say so. I'll bring the blackjack from Lucas's room then.
Thank you, Carla. I'll feel a lot safer having a blackjack by my side. It's somewhere in Lucas's room.
Listen, I can't help myself sometimes.
Damn it, Jax. You're not the same man I fell in love with. You've changed.
Love. I thought that word was gone from your vocabulary.
I've had enough of your stupid insults. Were you just listening in on us?
I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't hear a thing.
That's the worst lie I've ever heard. And to my face?
If there's anything I can do to make things better,
There is. Don't tell a soul what you heard. What are you even doing down here?
I'm just getting Mrs. Bird something from the security room.
Well, be on your way then.
Eavesdropping ain't cool, Carla. You shouldn't have done that.
I think it's time for you to leave.
The blackjack is somewhere in here. Maybe behind the folding screen. I found that blackjack you asked for, Mrs. Bird.
Oh, let me see. Can you give me that blackjack, dear? That's the one. Much appreciated, Carla.
No problem. Isn't it odd that Lucas had a vintage blackjack, though?
Oh, not at all. I asked him to keep it safe.
Are you saying this blackjack belongs to you?
Well, I'm not proud of it, but that's a story for another day.
As you wish, Mrs. Bird. I need to go and check on the Admiral.
Give him my best. And do stay safe, Carla. Stay on your guard, Carla.
Oh, Carla, what a lovely surprise to see you here.
Where's Dr. Cat?
I believe she's monitoring Ruben's health. Bless her.
Jax was supposed to watch over the Admiral. Where's he?
I couldn't trust someone so ill-tempered to look after Sam, you know? Go get some rest. I've got this covered, really.
I'd prefer to stay and look after the Admiral myself. Actually, I insist.
Have it your way then. I didn't come here for a cat fight.
If I need any help, I'll just...
Oh, Sam! Don't you move a muscle now!
What? Aren't you a surprising duo to find?
Admiral, how are you feeling?
Like I've been on the roller coaster of a lifetime.
You were hit on the back of the head, Admiral.
Attacked, you mean? Someone really doesn't want me getting off the island. Which only confirms that I need to sail to the mainland, and soon.
In your condition? Are you sure?
Absolutely. I just need to rest a short while. My head is splitting, and I left my aspirin in the dining hall.
I'll go grab it for you. Just stay put.
Watch your back, Carla. You never know who's still lurking around. Poor Sam. Who could have attacked him like this?
I feel like my head's about to split in half.
You're all fishy. Anyone here could be the killer.
Stop saying that, please. Just calm down.
Yeah? Tell that to your country boy.
You want to settle this, Wolf?
Get a hold of yourselves! What a joke this is.
You know what's really funny, Portia? Nobody's leaving the island now, just like you wanted. Ain't that just fine?
Jax, use your head for once. You think I did this?
You sure are twisted like that.
Whatever I say, it just falls on deaf ears.
We should not let this push us over the edge.
I've had enough of y'all's faces. Come on, Janet.
I'm gonna go chill with some video games.
I better find the Admiral's aspirin before things get heated again. I need to add milk. I shouldn't keep Admiral waiting any longer.
Ah, Miss Page, have you found my pills already?
Among other things, yes.
Would you mind dissolving them for me? There's a cup and some water on the table.
Sure.
I'd prefer not to repeat myself, Miss Page. The cup and water are on the table.
I need to pour some water and put the aspirin in the glass. Aspirin's ready. I can give it to the Admiral.
I suppose I need to start moving a little.
Admiral, you should stay still.
Don't worry about me, child. Just hand me the aspirin. What's the holdup? Pass me the aspirin. I would have walked this off back in the day.
It's all right, sir. You still need to recover your strength.
Honestly, I thought you'd be a liability, but you've proven me wrong.
Perhaps you'll tell me about the security footage then?
It wasn't completely damaged. I managed to rewind it to a few intact frames. Lucas is captured, wiping his knuckles while talking to someone.
We found a bloody napkin on his body, so that makes sense.
You're missing the point. Lucas was known to whomever killed him. Unfortunately, the other person wasn't in the frame.
Could it be someone from the staff?
I thought so too. Mrs. Bird was the first to find the body, which made her my prime suspect.
I don't buy it. None of the evidence points to Mrs. Bird.
And she's been at the forefront of this investigation, right? Mrs. Bird escorted Freddie to his suite shortly before the incident. He was then left unattended as Mrs. Bird went to tidy the Starship suite. His absence fits the time frame of Lucas's death.
I found an enamel pin from his jacket in the pool grate.
That raises a few eyebrows, but it's hardly proof. Lucas was always a thorough security officer. Chances are he ran background checks on us. I reckon we might find something on Mr. Wolf, too.
In the security room. It's worth a shot.
Be subtle about it, Miss Page. Just bring me any documents you find. If you find any information in the security room, I expect you to report back to me.